Hi, I'm Andy Taylor with Tech Talk Radio. This is your Tech Blast for the 31st of July, 2015. And it's been a couple of days now, and some people are getting into Windows 10 and trying to figure out all the bells and whistles that are a part of it. One of the questions that I've heard quite a bit is, how do you turn off the previews for the photos? Maybe I don't want a photo to show up when I open up my menu. Well, that's part of your live tiles, and it's very easy to do. Let me show you how to turn that off. So let's go ahead and get a little into our menu here. With Windows 10, we go ahead, come on down here to the Start button, and there's our menu that pops up. You see our different programs, etc. Now, in case you don't know this, there are handlers. We call them handlers. You grab them at the side there, and you click, and you just drag. And that'll drag your menu across so you can get a little better view. And there's a pretty good view of a menu. I like it about that size right there. And you go ahead and you customize your icons, etc. Now, here's your photo apps. So as you can tell, your photo is going to slide through on a slideshow. And if you don't want that to be visible, it's very easy. You just right-click, you can unpin it so it won't even show up. You can resize it so it's a little larger. So here, let me show you how, if we resized it, see it would come up here. Then you go ahead and move these tiles around to have them, and then fill it in. But now you say you don't want those photos to show up. You right-click and you click Turn Live Tile Off, and that will turn that live tile off. You can turn that on any feature off if you want to. You have your news, etc. over here. That's one of the just many things you can do with your menu. And click it and it'll go away. When Windows 10 came out, and even yesterday when I was on Scott Sand's show on WSPD talking about Windows 10, we had to mention Wi-Fi Sense. And a lot of us have been talking about Wi-Fi Sense and just what a bad thing it is. Now, I honestly do believe that the intentions were good, the idea not entirely perfect. However, been a great article from Ed Bott. Now, Ed's been on our Tech Talk Radio show before, and we've talked to him, and I respect his articles. And he's written kind of a counter to that, about how really Wi-Fi Sense is somewhat safe and actually can be fine-tuned and can save you the hassle of having to give everybody your password if they came over for, let's say, a house party. Either way, you can check out Ed Bott's column. I've got a link to it up on my Twitter at Tech Talk Radio. Have you ever walked into a bar and thought, there's just too many guys here, or too many women? And being formerly in the bar business, I know it's very important for bar owners to have more women at bars, because more women bring in more men. Well, there's a new app that's been developed by some guys in Arizona that will actually connect to a camera in the room, and people can then on their app see what the ratio is to men versus women. Anything to help out the odds. Anyway, they're hoping that this app will be available sometime in the spring. BuzzFeed was alive yesterday talking about the new Apple TV, and apparently they have rumored that Apple TV, which will probably be shown in September at the next iPhone launch. What? An iPhone launch? I just bought this one! I feel your pain. Either way, Apple TV is said to going to have its own remote touchpad to control it, as well as its own store, and it'll respond with Siri commands, which kind of scares me if it picks up the wrong channel. So the folks over at Yahoo have a brand new app they want you to check out. This app features no sound, only video. So you could send a text to somebody and you'll be able to see their reaction to your text. It's a very interesting idea. But again, no sound on that. It's called Live Text, and it's available now for Android and iOS. Not too long ago, we told you about Angry Birds 2 from Rovio. Going to be a movie coming out next year. And Angry Birds 2, the game, is now available. You'll be able to find it at your Play Store. I don't see any Angry Birds. And finally, if you get some downtime this weekend and you're sitting in front of the computer, I know you have your choices. You could go onto Facebook and maybe stalk the X, or maybe jump onto Instagram and see all the great photos your friends are posting while they're away on vacation and you're sitting at home on your laptop. Here's another great site for you to check out in your downtime. If you like ugly mailboxes, it's called uglymailbox.com. What a great domain. Check it out. Lots of pictures of just horrific looking, ugly, terrifying mailboxes. And we think a mailman's job is not tough. They have to look at these every day. For Tech Talk Radio, have yourselves a great weekend. I'm Andy Taylor.